lives and everyone dies. No matter what happens, your fate is ultimately sealed. Some people die fast, like in heart attacks and in car accidents, and others die slow. For instance, an organ donation. While people are waiting for organs, thousands and thousands die. Allison Clemens from the Healthcare Journal states that 6,479 people die a year waiting for an organ. This is a little outrageous considering that the system is based on altruism. In altruism, people are hoping that others will have the goodness in their own hearts to do something for a good cause. For instance, in this case, organ donation. This system is good on paper, saying that people will help others and others will be able to live. But in most cases, this isn't the truth. Many people have been dying over the years because of this. One of these people happened to be my grandmother. She had a kidney failure and she was running out of time. So my aunt decided to be altruistic and give up her kidney to let my grandmother live. This system is good, as I said, but it has some flaws. So if we take the course of action to help change this system, it could work for good. For instance, incentive-based. If you give people something good for doing something good, then more people will be giving. A.P. Monaco states that rewards for doing good, for making self-sacrifices, taking personal risks to help others in one's family, community, or country are evident in every fabric of Western society. This just states that the more good that comes from people giving, the more they're going to want to give. It's basic human nature. Now, one example of A.P. Monaco is that in the military, people volunteer. You volunteer to do good for your country, to be brave, to help fight for the people back at home. This has to do with organ donation. If you're giving for the for the goodness of the people, then you feel great about yourself. But people in the military get paid. They have an incentive. Also, they get paid, or they get to go to college for 4 years for free. Now, most people have to pay thousands of dollars to go to college, but they do something good, they give something good of themselves, and they get something great in return. Now, incentives could either come from giving flat-out money straight to your hands, or they could come from after you die, your funeral costs being paid for. There are many ways that you can get something for something that you have given. As incentive-based would work very well, also, if prisoners were able to help give kidneys and save lives. They won't let them today because of them having AIDS or STDs or other diseases, but in the future, if this changed, then it would do a lot of very good for people. A lot more people would be living, and it would actually help the prisoners in the long run. If the prisoners had the chance to give an organ, it could make them feel good about themselves. They did something wrong to be in prison in the first place, so giving them the chance to help make up for themselves what they did, it could be really good for them and society. They would feel good for themselves, and other people would be living. Now, a problem today is also the black market. People are getting organs off of the black market because that's the only thing they can do. If they wait on dialysis for years and years, then they'll die. Now, if they go on the black market, for instance, in South America, they could give $10,000 and get an organ. Now, if this was changing in the United States, if more people were getting organs, if more good was being done, then we would have more people living. As I've said before, altruism-based is great on paper. It sounds very good, but not enough people are living. If that was your grandmother, your aunt, your cousin, you would want them to have the best chance of surviving as possible. Overall, everyone is going to die, but why not give people the best chance they can? People giving for the good of other people, for helping other people live, is really great. It's very nice to do, but it's not happening enough. We need another boost to help these lives be saved. If we either do incentive-based, where you get money for giving and you also feel good about yourselves, then the numbers would go up. If we could get from prisons, people want to do good, they want to feel good about themselves, and the numbers would go up. On the black market, if people were not going to the black market as much because there were more organs available, then less people would be dying because not as many people are getting the unsanitary conditions in the black market. More people would be living because none of that would happen. Now, organ donation is good today, but we want to save as many lives as we can for the future. Thank you.